Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The final opportunity for players to punch their ticket to the New York City World Cup Finals later on this year.
And that's how much more is riding on the line now, as these are their final chances, their actual final chances to make it to New York City. Bakito nearly messes up there, almost chokes the shot, but he manages to connect. And that's going to be his first elim.
Because look at Bakito's inventory. 16 total AR shots, 11 total shotgun shots. Bakito needs to grab this ammo on the ground. I think they will do just that.
So he
might have a launch pad, but no, this is probably going to come down to a flint knock type play. And there on the right side of your screen, something we're going to be seeing a lot of today. The storm surge in these late game scenarios, in general, due to how many players are still alive and still active. Julian did get one.
About an hour, 15 minutes left in queue, so honestly, you want to be at least the halfway mark. So he's got a couple games chucked out of it. He's totally fine to still play several end games. And oh boy, Bakito, we saw him going in just a little bit ago. Is going to get taken out.
That was the elim Mongrel needed. Mongrel did all that into the zone just to be able to get some materials, but only wound up getting 5 extra builds. And you see the quickness in how fast Mongrel can edit and fully tunnel, but keep the sprint going. That is, in that full sprint, he's got to force something to happen, using every little bit to the best of his abilities, trying to break into his opponent. Gets the wall replaced, the elimination comes through. Down goes Flawless. Now in our top 11, Mongrel continuing to build on out. Has picked up another mini, still now at 60 builds. Has earned more there, and again, the speed is just absolutely insane when you watch him play. It is mind-blowing. Nate, all the way, though, on the high ground.
Yeah, and there's still 2 players in ballers. 1 left now. Average, by the way, is just kind of hopping around here. You can see players in the low ground are all forced to fight each other right now. Full has 0 ping, is about to go down to Webb here. He's got his last moments in this lobby coming up close. Can Maggio hit the shot? And he does. Bacon Fist goes down right there. Average as well goes down to the Storm.
Yep.
And that's going to be 2 big eliminations. He's back at max health right now and a launch pad. This is very intense here.
To make this happen.
3 players. 3 other players, I should say. It's Mongrel's taking on Nate here. Infantry rifle, poor at putting pressure upwards. And Mongrel's already declining now. He's jumping down. Mag wins another engagement against Webb here. It's toe-to-toe, and Mongrel ends that run. And now it's Mongrel versus Nate.
Mongrel's got the bandages. Mongrel's got the bandages. And is just going to decide to box up and try to bandage and heal through this. 1 bandage being popped. It's going to come down to a heal battle at the end for Mongrel. Can he get the second? Is there enough time? He wins it! The 1 bandage makes the difference, and with 5 HP, Mongrel gets the victory royale with 7 eliminations. Ryu right now on your screen trying to drop this player down into the trap, and does just that. Goodbye, Siberia. Have a good queue.
That's one of the cleanest ways to catch an elimination. Catch him off guard. You place it right underneath the box. Doesn't look like he's armed with one, but it is okay. Lucky for him, he does not jump out of the box and pressure him. His Skite is being super cautious now. He has to heal up. Finds a headshot. Nice. 120. Great tracking on Skite, who's a veteran. He's been a veteran.
Skite has tunneled through these last few zones. I like that. Sprayed at the metal before it gets any stronger. Fully built metal this late in the game would take a lot to break. And there's another great combat shotty. Engagement.
He thought about going for the mats and stuff like that. Saw the baller kind of scoop on through and yoink it up. Couldn't get it. Find someone right out of the storm. It's Marcus, but there's another player in the storm. He knows it. He does try to track right there, but left his top side open just a little bit. Finds the beast just in time to keep him in the game.
And Skite more than happy again. It takes a little bit of storm damage just to reposition. Goes in the storm for a second. Takes 10 damage. That's fine.
Look at how well he does reading the storm here.
Yep. This is one of the most challenging parts of the game, is this late storm movement. Rezus on the high ground. You've got 3 players on low, all fighting within 1 box of each other. Skite holding the edit, drops 1 player in. There goes Ryu, who we were watching earlier on. The other player just above, I think, is weak as well. Yes, Zol cut down by the combat shotty. Skite now 1 versus 1. And the player on height has begun to drop down. It's Rezus, who's landed in the tree. Skite knows this. Skite's going to try to spray down this tree in hopes that Rezus has to drop with the redeploy. That should be a free elimination for Skite. There's no way. You're not going to be able to drop on in onto a player like Skite and get away with it. He knows it as well. 8 elims, victory royale, jumps up to 33 points.
This gives a little knock in the door here. Let's see. You see someone off in distance, and oh my, the precision there to just open up the pyramid. Make sure he owns all of his box there. Someone's trying to recycle some of his builds, puts a little pressure up, just in case Skite is on the hunt again here, Courage.
4 players away. 3 players away now from getting into placement points. But Skite, this is, remember when we mentioned yesterday that you need to get eliminations? That was 2 traps. Jeez. He knows this is his floor. I knew it. There you go. Brilliantly done. Unfortunately, can't connect with a shot. Wait, that's his floor as well.
Oh, boy. Orbits. By the way, you didn't own that floor, buddy.
Yep. That's what that Orbits was just in panic mode right there. And for Skite, that's a beautiful elimination because look at the mats now. Up from 6 total builds to 45. But Na'Vi has different plans right there for him. Make it 10 as 2, now 3 go down in the last couple moments. Bodies start to drop quickly. Crew on height at the moment. Does have all the ammo you could want, but not the materials in this case. Fortunately, no one's home. Crew reloading the heavy sniper rifle for maybe one final shot. Again, the key that opens all doors. 1 player down to the right, 1 down to the left, and another one on the ultimate low ground. Some good shield tags and the elimination due to the storm. Crew, there's that heavy sniper I mentioned, but a very fast reaction from the player below. And with that, I believe Crew has just lost high ground, Monster.
Yep.
He's got 0 builds remaining. Ghosty drops down. Crew 1 versus Dave 2K. Dave keeping this height with 38 builds.
Heavy snipe comes out. Can he find a low peak? And it's going to be 1-2. Connects with every single shot on the fall down there, and that's going to be the difference in a clean end game for VHV Crew.
Yep.
That's also a factor here, but take a look at this lobby here, Courage. Nearly half of the players that queued in are still in the game here, in the running.
And look at how far, like we're into the 5th zone.
He's not giving up though. He takes the wall. Can he land a shot here? Heavy AR, really tough, but it's his ramp. Can he make the quick edit? And he does. Oh man, it's Rage who tries to sneak out through the window.
And that's just so smart.
Sees replenished materials, and now take a look here at Bloxu from Lestream. Great loadout mobility at an all-time high with a Rift to go, Shadow Bomb. 40 players still remaining. No one has been granted any placement points. He just jumps out.
Drive
gives
by.
Ake a nice little shot right there. Yeah.
You tell Bloxy was looking like, oh, do I get out? Do I go loot the rest of that or what?
You save your materials. You try your best to see if you can catch someone, being that you get ahead first. And if you can't, it's okay. You just use on to the next one. Nice little shot right there. Is gonna take that player's baller, take 60 shield as well, and good reaction speed. Catches the Teds who walks into the box with the drum gun W key. It's not gonna work out.
Stream live from direct in the game. Shout out to the developers who worked on that one, getting screenshots of it. I want you, if you're watching from in-game right now, or in general, send us how you're watching. Show us the setup. Show us a screenshot of you watching in-game. Let us know what you think. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Has made it down. Bloxu on the low ground, fighting Julian. 3 players left in total.
This is the World Cup, guys, the European region. Who is going to punch their ticket to New York City as we have a 3-way battle? Julian goes up, says he doesn't want to battle Blox. Well, that might be a big mistake because Blox is going to find him with the peak shot. And no, Julian actually takes himself out to the storm, so no one's rewarded. But Graham Flame has the campfire that's going to out-tick Blox in the final moments.
Yeah, the 2 campfires better than none.
Within the window time frame to queue up, so 47 minutes remain. And again, if you're watching competitive Fortnite for the first time ever, this is what it is. We're jumping straight into the action to keep you guys up to date, skipping past, scrubbing past some of the landing portions. Captain Shenanigan Courage is in full effect here.
Oh gosh, hello.
Throwing hops into spots. Big old shot for Jonzo right there. It's gonna keep snowing the game.
And that's all Mongrel keeps doing now. Realizes how low he is on mats, decides it's time to stop full boxing and start just pyramiding when I can.
My.
That's the elimination, though, that Mongrel needed to at least earn some more materials to make this next rotation even possible. Still not in the top 15, wants his extra placement points. Zone right at his back. I can tell you right now, if this was Mongrel, still on another position in this lobby. Mongrel would be shooting at where he is himself because of this positioning. Down to 5 HP. No shot. No builds left.
Scene, you can negate fall damage with the flint knock. It's actually one of the most versatile twos in the game, or weapons. So here comes the AR, gets a nice little headshot right there, and Mitch goes down. And now it's off to build again as he's trying to save his high positioning here.
Big damage coming through. Shields have been shattered on this player up close. He's gonna have to push into this. And no, he's stuck.
A little crack.
He's stuck. He's stuck. Oh no, he is stuck in Nork. Oh gosh. What?
It rotates back around into him, so Nork's now ahead of the zone. This is going to give him another opportunity to stay in it. Can he win the exchange? Breaks the trap in time. Jumps out, and Castry goes from 200 to 0 HP. Nork is still in the game right now. It's a 1v1 situation with the low ground hold. Razi's got to be low on materials at this point. Yes, he is. Just one. This is a close one here. Nork goes out with the side peek, catches him off guard. But it's not going to be enough as
the last shot was the flint knock. That's why Razi's flying through the air. It was a combat flint knock duo shot that wound up ending the game right there.
Let's take a look at the standings and see where they are. Crew up there in the second spot, but Andretta is not slowing down, picks up another victory royale, 4 games played, 52 points. And again, you might not think a 7-point lead, but when the rest of the table is within 5 points of each other, that's nutty. If he can keep it up, he'll be going to New York City. Let's not forget, Mongrel and Skype right up there as well in qualifying range right now.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, top 8 is going through. Now, because Kalusha has already qualified, this spot would go down 1. So right now, Jamside would be going through if everything was said and done. There's still